Welcome in, you guys. Rise and shine. Starting this reading here at the planetary hour of Jupiter. Looks like in a few minutes here, we're going to be ingressing into the planetary hour of Mars. All right. Side note, I was finding it difficult to start this live reading. All right. For whatever reason, I did a pre-spread and there was some sort of restriction. All right. On getting some sort of important message across. I wasn't able to log into Wi-Fi. I couldn't connect. I couldn't log into YouTube. It was really weird. All right. It looks like someone has been sending out a message to attack. All right. The ability for you to put something into the public eye or for you to be seen, to restrict some sort of success. All right. I don't know what that was all about, but it came out in the spread. So I'm not sure what's going to come out right now. We're currently at 23 degrees and 39 minutes of Aries. All right, we just experienced the semi-sextile over to the North Node in Pisces. All right, so it could have been something that was connected to protecting your destiny, some sort of fortune, or how you were supposed to come into alignment with what is fated. We've got the North Node at 22 degrees and 13 minutes. So I'm curious to see what the Sabian symbol speaks about, all right, with the 24th degree of Aries. Let's just see. We are currently right now at 29 degrees and 32 minutes of Gemini, which has all to do with communication. So that could have been it. All right. 24 degrees of Aries speaks about an open window and a net curtain blowing into a cornucopia. So if you are progressing in any way and you are reaping some sort of benefit, all right, this is speaking about the shaping power of higher forces. It says allowing spiritual energies to inspire and impress us. So allowing higher forces to shape our lives. It says when we grasp the essential spiritual principle of threeness, we open up to further inspired input of a spiritual dimension. We first master the secret of the yin and yang in the Tao, triplicity. So this is a push, a pushback, and or adjusting, and then allowing the higher aspects of beingness to impact upon our inspiration to expand our claim of abundance. So there was something in the reading in my pre-spread that had to do with putting some sort of restriction on someone's resources or the ability to gain, all right, or to be in the public eye. So I'm guessing this has to do with those that are in the media, as we are at 29 degrees of Gemini. All right, welcome in, Tiff. Welcome in, Chosen Divine. I had to pull my cards out. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And as I was doing the pre-spread, I was kind of getting the message like, this could have been someone in the workplace. There was some sort of attack that was happening. It kept coming out with the devil. I'm like, what is going on? So it looks like someone's spiritual community was being attacked. Okay. For whatever reason, someone was meant to be put into prison. The 8 and the 9 of Swords kept coming out. All right. It was weird. But we're going to get this message across. Let's see what happens. Again, I'm feeling like some sort of restriction on communicating, getting a message across, something like that. Okay. I'm just going to pull a quick spread and then we'll get into the oracles and find out exactly what's happening here. We've got Mercury at 21 degrees and 6 minutes. I'm curious to see where that is in Cancer because it has a lot to do with communication coming from the home environment being in the sign of Cancer. All right, so we're looking at the 22nd degree of Cancer with this energy. A woman awaiting a sailboat. So some sort of uncertain expectancy is what this is speaking about. It says our dreams come true or may come true, yet they may not. We have to find a way to come to terms with that. All right, so this could be something that you're trying to come into alignment with, but for whatever reason, it just seems like there's restrictions here. I feel tired today, LOL, but I'm here. Do you see my hair? I can try to go to sleep all I want to. It's time to do my readings, babe. Welcome in, Chosen Divine. She said, rise and shine, cupcakes. I'm here. Rise and shine to you guys as well. All right, so there's Gemini energy coming out here with the Lovers. Okay, so this could be communication. Again, the Lovers always speaks about making choices and or some sort of partnership that you are in connection with in love. All right, with the Knight of Cups. Naturally beautiful. Thank you, Lolan. I woke up. I was like, what the hell's happening? Look, somebody was being attacked. I'm trying to tell you. All right, so this is the energy of Sun and Gemini. This is coming out as the challenge. I found it so difficult to jump online just now. I was like, what's going on? All right, so again, there's some sort of message trying to come through here. It may have been very difficult. It could have been a challenge for you to overcome and, you know, get through for whatever reason. All right, we've got the Hierophant here. So this could be, again, connected to spiritual community. There could have been some sort of manipulation happening here. All right, in order to end someone's cycle or to close out a chapter or something like that. All right, something happening worldwide. So it could have been like legit happening online. You understand? Something about it. In order to delay someone, this is happening like something about in the workplace. All right, with the Three of Pentacles. I don't know. Crazy. Meditating a lot today. I know that. Hey. Get those legs in pose. Meditation pose. All right, baby. Let's get into this. What's happening here? All right. So, again, there seems to be somebody traveling here. All right. Somebody's moving. All right. It's kind of giving me this energy of a transition. Not sure what that's all about. Ten of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Are you all out of love to give? All right, this is being exposed. Something about it. All right. If you've been burdened in love, it looks like your happiness is coming in with some sort of commitment. All right. It could be in connection to your home environment, your community, whatever that may be. All right. It looks like you are being protected out here. I don't feel like you have much to worry about. Again, the protection from some sort of attack. All right. It could be from someone's workplace here with this King of Pentacle energy. This could be seen as like a boss. All right. And if the boss fucks with you like that, you have nothing to worry about. Three of Cups, you're good to go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Nine of Cups. I feel like you're good to go. You're okay. I just seen the Tower and Judgment next to the Magician. All right. So today is the 20th. It is technically like Judgment Day, as I would call it. And the Tower would be something that comes through unexpected. The Magician, it could be some sort of trickery happening. All right, whatever this may be. All right, let's get into it. Yeah, I feel like somebody's boss really loves you. Okay. Somebody fuck with you like that. I love y'all too. All right, let's get into it. Let me stop playing around. All right, so the Nine of Swords. That's what I'm saying. It was like an 8, 9, and 10 of Swords type of energy kept coming out. This is heavy on the mental. All right, so someone could be sleep deprived. Okay. Feeling really all up in their head about something. All right, there could be a lot of stress that's going on at this time, keeping this person feeling this way. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of sorrow. Somebody's like up in bed at nighttime crying. All right, somebody needs to get themselves out of that energy and pick their feelings up or something. Yeah, they need to become grounded again. All right, somebody is also choosing to move forward with remaining independent and free. All right, and it looks like this is their strategy on how to overcome whatever this stress is all about. Okay, because there's a lot of conflict happening right now. All right, there could be a lot of challenges that this person is dealing with, continuously feeling attacked. The Seven of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. Somebody's pissed off out here. All right, I don't know what this is all about, but somebody needs to remain strong at this time. All right, remain courageous and brave. And again, Judgment energy. Focus just on your ascension. Is what I'm feeling. So last night's reading, we were speaking about how it was important for those that needed assistance and support, how those that were provided with lots of prosperity and abundance, being available to help others, all right, being generous, and for those that were being helped out to be more so in the energy of gratitude and appreciation. So that could be that someone here is not happy that you're getting everything that you need. all right? With the Three of Wands, like you continue to make progress. You always have what it is that you need. This could be like a hidden enemy, okay? Um, yeah, look at this. Cancer and Capricorn in opposition. This will be like a hidden enemy. They want to see you like fucked up or something. Whether this is fucked up in the head, fucked up physically, like you can't move your body, you're exhausted, emotionally drained. I don't know why this is coming through this way, but it's not a good energy. Like you need to separate yourself and remain possibly just chilling, all right? Take a step back. Take some time for yourself. Relax, rest, all right? Ten of Cups is here. All right, so this could be you focusing in on what makes you emotionally happy. All right, Knight of Cups. It could be that someone, oh, I was about to say that. It feels like somebody's jealous that you and your lover are together or you're receiving love, okay? Somebody doesn't like this. They want to work against you. Again, you have everything you need financially, all right? You're grounded. And it looks like here, there's this energy of like someone wanting to pretty much attack your happiness. Whether that be someone wants you up late at night, or are you sleep deprived, right? Are you in this energy of sorrow or regret or whatever it may be? Look at this. It's like mentally entrapped. So again, the 8, the 9, the 10 of Swords out here. This could be a heavy Gemini energy that you're going through. Again, this is all Gemini energy, the 8, the 9, and the 10 of Swords. And we're at 29 degrees of Gemini. All right. Take that as it resonates, you guys. I just feel like it has something to do with you being happy, possibly with your lover, dealing with challenges with people that are trying to betray you. There's a need for you to continue moving forward here with the 6 of Swords. Somebody wants to block your happiness and or stop your finances on however you're being provided for and or assisted at this time. All right, I'm going to step into chakras. I'm just going to pull one chakra today. We're going to keep it very basic here. All right, welcome in Shan. Nolan's here, Chosen Divine. Thank you guys for being here. I tried my best to jump on. I'm late as hell, too. I haven't even washed my ass with my dirty soap. Y'all know I don't give a shit. She said, just pray every day that you'll stop eventually. And remember, you weren't born with addictions. There's no need to struggle with anything any longer. I know that's right. What I was struggling was to damn log into Wi-Fi. I was like, what's going on? Somebody doesn't want you to get your messages across. All right, they're tired of seeing your ass. That's what this is. I've seen creativity here in solar plexus. So maybe you are putting in action, all right, moving forward, having the free will to do something creatively, okay? Say, my lover is God, so they hating on God and source. I know that's right. I know that's right. So, let's see. So relationships are of significance. This came out yesterday. I feel like relationships are being attacked. I truly feel that. I feel like relationships are being attacked. This card here says intimacy, freedom, acceptance, and trust. All right, so this could be like you holding hands with a counterpart. I don't know if this is just someone that's in the energy of like just kind of chilling, resting back. All right. What's on the bottom of the deck here? Some sort of insight. So there's understanding, awakening, awareness, and self-evaluation. This is giving me like judgment energy. Okay, and it's in connection to your creativity, your sacral chakra. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling here. Show me what's going on with relationships. There's something about trying to get a message across. I just seen the Page of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. All right, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I feel like somebody is trying to get a message across. Show me this relationship. Something's turning in your favor, it looks like. She said, hey, Chosen. Don't say, hey, Chosen, before you say, hey, Jazz. I'm just kidding. All right, so the Queen of Cups is here. We spoke about last night's reading was all about summer solstice energy. So tonight at 10:42 p.m., we officially step into Cancer season. All right, we are in this, I want to say like this waning down moon period, all right, before we head into this new moon in Cancer. So the relationship, let's say with a mother figure, could be of significance here. She said, I spoke earlier. I'm just playing. And then look at this. It keeps coming through with heavy Gemini energy. All right, so this is what's happening right now. It feels like relationships are being manipulated. All right, possibly because we're heading into Cancer season as we're closing out Gemini season. There could be a mother figure that's hating something about it. I don't know. Three of Cups is here. Mercury and Cancer energy, that's where we currently are. And it was just speaking about a woman awaiting a sailboat. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on in today's index. I'm being like told to look here. So today's energy off the charts is Scorpio and Taurus. But Aries and Libra, you guys have physical 5. We have Gemini and Sag here with a mental 2. We've got Cancer and Capricorn with a physical 4. Aquarius and Leo, you guys have the highest with a mental 6. And then I've got Virgo and Pisces with a mental 1. Okay. So I'm not sure why Taurus and Scorpio are off the charts right now. The moon is currently still in Aries. When the moon is in Taurus later on tonight, it will be exalted. All right. So we would technically be in the moon in Taurus. I would call that more so a feminine energy. I like that. Why? Because we're stepping into Cancer season, which is the feminine energy with the moon exalted. It will feel more so comfortable there. So whatever's happening here with your awakening, with your ascension, some sort of understanding in connection to your crown chakra, it could be that your vision is expanding at this time. And someone wants to like block that for whatever reason. All right, so let's see this relationship. It's coming out with the Queen of Cups. All right. Yeah, this feels like a relationship with a mother figure, like someone from your home environment. All right. It's giving 4th house energy, Cancer. All right. The relationship with the mother figure here is what I'm feeling and I'm picking up here. Some sort of conflict that was taking place. All right. It could be over someone's resources, someone's stability, the energy of protection. All right. That this person may have. Yeah. It feels like money. It feels like someone's reaping abundance here. All right. In connection to this person's relationship, the person that they're intimate with, or however they were able to free themselves from some sort of conflict in the home environment with that mother figure. Yeah, there was a tower, is what it looks like. There was a tower here. Someone acted very impulsively, did something stupid, or you know what I'm saying? It just kind of feels like there's an attack coming. All right, after this person's lover. Okay. Gemini energy there again. So if this is, let's just say like a mother figure and their child, Cancer season, 4th house energy, it would be like a sun, moon, rising, Aries, right? What am I picking up here? Something about a 5th house placement. It has to do with children. All right. So somebody could be upset. All right. Yeah. I feel like there's some sort of like jealousy or envy that this person has. All right. Emotionally connected to someone here. I don't like that. That shit needs to close out immediately. Okay. What else is going on with this person's relationship? It feels like mother figure, home environment, feeling like you're dealing with challenges, being attacked in connection to someone reaping some sort of abundance here. You need to keep your boundary up with that person. That's what Spirit is saying. All right. Focus on your spiritual journey here. That is the moon in Sagittarius. Remain optimistic. All right. You have lots of spiritual strength. All right. And it looks like somebody's not too happy about that. This King of Swords here would be, if this is you, remaining concentrated, remaining very stern, focused, all right, on whatever your goals are here. And it looks like if you have put a boundary up with this person, you're being asked to restrict your energy, all right, overall mentally, and take some time to rest. Take a step back and just kind of chill out. All right. So it seems like something is pretty much out of your control. All right. Whatever is happening here, it looks like you remaining patient and waiting for the energy to shift could be of significance. Yeah. So that I would imagine whoever is coming in with some sort of apology, whether it's you or a mother figure, it's like give it some time. Okay. And things will end up working out successfully as they should with the 6 of Wands. Somebody was really like upset here. All right. So again, this energy of Mercury and Cancer at 22 degrees and where it spoke about a woman awaiting a sailboat, this is kind of what I feel like. All right. There could be a lot of waiting happening here. Somebody's waiting for their ships to come in, and it could be involving someone's resources. So let's just say that the conflict took place in connection to you having someone and being in a relationship with someone that's providing for you. And this is how you are remaining abundant. All right. Somebody's not too happy about that. There could be some sort of jealousy here, and which caused some sort of like conflict. It could have been through communication, saying things that you necessarily don't mean. All right, so someone wants to apologize about showing their fucking ass with the Five of Swords. Is what I'm getting. All right. You said, I'm a mother figure and I'm dealing with challenges. That's true. Could be. All right. It could be dealing with connections with the home environment. All right. Yeah, look. Scorpio and Taurus in opposition. What did I just say that was off the charts just now? Taurus and Scorpio for today's energy on the 20th. There, it's not even on the chart. No type of, I would imagine off the chart, meaning, all right, there's something here that's transforming within this feminine's energy, and it's heavy. Okay. So once that moon heads into Taurus and the energy is exalted and it feels more comfortable and there's this sense of nurturing and compassion and back there, then we should be good to go. All right. Welcome in, Jen. Brenda, welcome in. All right, so what's going on with your third eye here with this insight? So there's some sort of understanding or something that you may be aware of, or someone has to go in and do some sort of self-evaluation. All right, because they're having to go through their own little ascension, their own little awakening. You said, I have a Scorpio moon. Uh-oh. Don't be deep up in your feelings either, Chosen. Yeah, it could be that someone likes to have a lot of control over money. I just seen the Ten of Pentacles and the Devil. All right. Someone was asked to leave home here with the Eight of Cups. Someone could be choosing to emotionally withdraw from someone that is just in their ego. Okay. Let's see. The Two of Swords. All right. So somebody has to face a specific fear here. That's what it feels like. All right. Someone's dealing with... it could be frustrations when the Two of Swords is here. It's kind of feeling like something that you truly don't want to deal with, but you kind of have to face it. All right. This would be having to make a decision about something. Someone is seeking the energy of a companion is what this is with the moon in Libra. That's what this is. All right. So as we step into Cancer season, the first quarter moon, it came out in the reading where it's going to cause some sort of tension here, especially first quarter moon with relationships, with contracts, with those that you have partnerships with. All right. And it may be something that you're not willing to deal with overall. So if we're speaking about Cancer's energy, the family, the home, a mother figure, some sort of inner child healing that's been coming out in the readings lately, and being at a square over to relationships, partnerships, and or people and or places that you're contracted to, there's going to be something that you're going to have to deal with. So you're receiving insight about what you need to understand right now, becoming aware about how you can do some sort of self-evaluation, because not only are you dealing with self, but you're dealing with people in the home environment as well as partnerships and relationships. Okay. That's what I'm getting from this, you guys. Yeah. There could be some sort of separation, heartbreak, loss. All right. There could be this energy of someone dealing with sorrow due to not being devoted to someone here. All right. So I'm feeling sorrow over heartbreak. And it's like you don't even realize who you're hurting just by you being malicious and reacting in situations that really have no value. All right. It just feels like trickery, manipulation. It doesn't feel legit. You know what I mean? And of course, anybody that feels that energy is going to put a boundary up. They are going to restrict their energy from someone. They are going to hold back, right? So let's just see. Somebody's third eye is like completely illuminated here. Ace of Swords is the truth. So when you are not speaking the truth, when you are not being able to gain perspective about someone else's situation, because it's not something that you want to hear or, you know, understand at the time, it's frustrating. And it could be that the way that you communicate comes out in a way that you didn't mean. Okay, so I'm feeling just lots of insight and clarity here. All right, lots of insight and clarity. I'm feeling like moving in the energy of love is of significance and happiness. All right, so it's coming back out again. Before you create some damn tower, that's what it feels like. Before you create a tower, it's like really focus in on yourself. It could be, where is your mind at and where is your heart at? That's what I'm getting. All right. Where's your mind and where's your heart? And if it ain't with family, if you're not happy, that happiness turns into ego, which then turns into pride, which then turns into someone that is, I don't want to say it like this, but they're fucking miserable, and miserable loves company, or misery loves company. Tower. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, there has to be some sort of balance brought back into this. And again, we're looking at relationships, partnerships, anything that you may feel like you're contracted to. All right. And look, it just feels like attacks after that. Somebody's pissed off. Just head out on a new journey, take a risk, go down a different path. If that's what you feel like that's happening around you, separate yourself from those type of people. That's it. That's just it. All right. You said exactly. Very mean behavior. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, Wheel of Fortune, things are going to end up turning around. Okay. Could be for the better, could be for the worse. I mean, justice is here coming out with the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower. So if you're on the other end of it, you're probably getting fucked over. But if you're on the right end of it, it looks like there's something here that you did that was a very good move. Okay, things are shifting for you to have some sort of success and victory here. All right, it looks like the Empress is coming out. So this would be that mother figure. So if you're dealing with anything like malicious, all right, jealousy, envy, deception, okay, it could just be that somebody here is jealous of someone's relationship. It came out very clear. All right, somebody could be jealous of someone's relationship. And it's basically seen in the public eye. All right, or because you're having some sort of victory, because things are turning in your favor, somebody here is not too happy about it because their happiness looks like shit. I'm going to be clear. That's what I'm picking up here. All right, so sacral energy has a, look at this shit. The sacral chakra and family right behind it. Okay, this has to do with your nest, your origins, your home. All right, it says here belonging, community, culture, and tribe. So obviously, if you're highly illuminated and you're in this awakening energy and you have insight, you feel that your relationships right now is you're with someone that you can trust, then it looks like here, whatever you're going to be creating with your specific community and those that are moving forward positively, all right, there's some sort of jealousy here from someone else's end. All right, and it has to do with over there. The intimacy, the freedom that you have, how you've accepted to trust in your relationships. And it just looks like tower movement on this side. Somebody's really not in making a decision when it comes to their, their mental state and overall where they feel in their heart. Is that your fault? No, it's not. It basically started off with you had a choice. What did you choose to do? Where did you gain clarity? Where did you feel your mind was at the time? Where's your heart at the time? So again, the person that was being attacked, it's because someone's jealous of someone's relationship. We're going to leave it at that. Yeah, and look at this. Heartbreak, sorrow, loss. All right, finished. Death card. So somebody could be going through some sort of divorce here as well. With the death card and the Three of Swords. Somebody's going through a divorce. All right, crazy. Going through a divorce. These people are married. So someone else is seeking out a specific spiritual community to collaborate with in order to start moving forward. I mean, how else would you do it? All right. For those that go to church, go seek your tribe. That's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? Go start your journey. That's what Spirit is calling for here. All right, so that you can become grounded again. You can find your value again. You can become gentle and kind again instead of being so angry all the time. There's something here that needs to remain in balance. You have to start adapting to changes. All right, you have to gain control of your own situation, and all of those rocky waters in the background that you're dealing with there. Those are your emotions. All right. Whoa, buddy. That's terrible. All right, you guys, let's get out of this energy. So I'm hoping that whoever is creating something here in connection to family, this again could just be your community, your tribe. All right, what you feel and or want to be belonging with. There's a sense of awareness coming up in that energy, and it feels like positive. Okay. I said I was gonna tap into Answer Oracle this morning because I was getting some pretty positive messages out of here yesterday. So we're gonna jump back into this. Chosen Divine, hang in there, baby. Hang in there. Hurricane came out yesterday as well. So some sort of upheaval. All right, destruction, sudden disasters. Look at this. The need to keep your boundaries up. All right, limit people's energy. All right, before something fucking explodes. That's what I'm getting. All right, but the message here yesterday was having to do with being in the energy of innocence. All right, it was speaking about unwritten rules, unwritten laws, and how to follow instructions and have faith in what you're being guided to do here. Okay, there was something here about the father figure as well. All right, so the father figures were coming in and pretty much doing what they're supposed to do: support, protect, provide. All right, create some sort of stability for the family, because there was a lot of people dealing with poverty. Okay, and if you were blessed with a sense of abundance, obviously we just came out with a year and a half with the North Node in Aries and the South Node in Libra. A lot of people were heavily focused just on self. And the South Node karmic challenges were being dealt with relationships and partnerships and contracts and things like that. So if you've been blessed, because obviously wherever your placements are, it shows that you were able to push through. Aries energy is very determined, right? To get something done. It's action. All right. For those that were able to get through that transit positively, you have to remember that whoever's on the other side of that is dealing with difficulty, dealing with karmic challenges. All right. And they have to kind of like, they need a pick-me-up type of energy, which is okay. Right. So I'm feeling like those that are being helped and supported at this time should show gratitude. All right, so there's this energy of care. Again, it came out last night. A lot of assistance and support is needed right now. A lot of people need this energy of feeling cared for. All right. People need to be taught something with the teach card here. All right. Somebody needs to accompany somebody. They're going through something. All right. I can tell you right now, I'm an Aquarius. I went through everything that I went through, and I wanted to do it independently. I wanted nobody involved in my shit. Why? Because people will judge you. You tell people your business, and they go talking shit about everything, and it's not okay, right? You say, can I ask a question about my situation, Jazz? Sure. When a lot of people go through things, they tend to judge others because you haven't been down that path before, right? So you have to learn how to like really love with a compassionate heart and not judge people. Okay. It's all a process. That's what I just saw. It's part of your growth. It's part of your journey. Everybody's not on the same path. All right. So, all right. Father figure again, as I split the deck. See what's going on here. I see spotlight. So if you're in this energy of assisting and supporting people because you've been taught a lesson, all right, and you're able to express and create with the divine so that you can radiate the energy of joy and enthusiasm out there, I feel like you're being put on the showcase here, okay? You're being put in the spotlight. And again, the energy that I was having a blockage with this morning, it's like someone does not want you to be in the spotlight. Someone is jealous of you because you have a way of, let's just say, expressing yourself. Okay, it could be that whatever you are being put into the spotlight for is to help others. So those that are still dealing with the energy of ego are not willing to open up to themselves so that they can accept what it is that they're being taught, okay, or shown, whatever that may be. They feel threatened. It causes some sort of feud here. We are in the year of the snake, you guys. All right, so people that are highly intuitive and sense the sense of threat, you're getting the fuck away from this energy, okay? It's a deadly threat. Like, you would feel like this is someone, it says a natural enemy. Why would you want to surround yourself by that? No, absolutely not, right? So in this energy here, it says give up the previous plan. This is somebody that's releasing old patterns and embracing change and clearing the way for some sort of renewal. We were talking about transformation the other day, right? And going through a massive change. So those that are trying to hide and keep things in concealment and not speaking their truth, this is your karma. Spirit is going to make you go through the things that you need to experience so that you know things don't always come easy for everybody because everyone's on a different journey. Okay, Chosen Divine says, am I doing something wrong with my situation currently? I feel like I'm not really resonating with people and it's a toxic environment I'm dealing with. But trying to show compassion in everything. You can't change who people are. They have to want to change for themselves, sweetie. You can only do what you do, all right? And be loving and compassionate and kind and gentle to others. If they choose to create conflict around you and you can't resonate with those people, that is not your tribe. Very clear. Don't even try to put yourself in that predicament because then you're moving forward in giving too much energy of yourself to others where it's not very much appreciated anyway. You would know who's appreciating your energy, your support, your assistance because they're going to show you gratitude, right? Okay. There's something here, a heavy focus on family. I keep seeing it. All right. So your roots, your bloodline, the energy of togetherness. If it's not legit, and even, I don't give a fuck if it's your family or not. It could be your mom, your dad, your sibling, your cousin, your aunt, your uncle. I don't care. It could be a neighbor. Fuck you if your energy is off. Period. We're adults here. Okay. We're adults here. Nobody got time for somebody else's stress and bullshit. It feels like a threat. All right? It feels like a threat. So the chat card came out last night. We were speaking about like the exchange of information, how people want to inquire. I don't know, whatever type of information this is. It could feel like it's disclosed. Maybe, again, you know about something that someone wants to know about. Okay? And I don't know. It's like if those people are not willing to take your advice is kind of what I'm getting. Give the hell up on them because obviously you got other responsibilities to take care of. You are on your destined path. All right. You're like this blooming flower inside of this cage. You need to get the fuck on because you're on your own journey. You're not on somebody else's journey. You understand? If they're ready for their transformation, you would know. They would know. That's it. If not, decline their asses and move the fuck on. That's it. That's it. Okay. So again, I'm not trying to down nobody here because I know everybody goes through challenges and they may have not experienced something that you've experienced already. I feel like I'm such a fucking old soul, y'all. Somebody has not experienced the things that you've experienced. Someone has not experienced the lack of to go through hardship. Why? Because this person has possibly always had it where everything was given to them. They don't know what fucking hard work is. They don't know what it is to struggle. They don't know what the fucking real life is, right? Somebody can tell you, oh, well, you know, argue with you about what they see and what they reflect in their life and expect you to be on their path or be miserable with them. You can't do that. You are on your own path. You got to find a way to like get yourself out of that rut. All right. And again, you could be dealing with a different challenge than what that person is dealing with. It doesn't come as easy as it will come for them. Just that's one of your karmic lessons. That's it. You're welcome, Chosen. I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. I talk a lot of shit, but I love y'all. All right. Let's see. So yeah, delivery is here. We were speaking about transportation last night. All right. The energy of some sort of inheritance coming your way as well. I brought up transportation because we were at 29 degrees of Gemini, which has to rule over the third house, right? It's communication, it's transportation, it's your local community. It could be your siblings. It could be your cousins. It could be neighbors. It could be something that you're going to school for. All right. So whatever you've been doing or however I feel like you're delivering a message, because that's what I feel like came out last night. It was the delivery of a message. All right. You're receiving inheritances for this, especially if you are in some sort of spiritual community. I feel like you have work to do. Like you can change someone's life just by remaining positive. All right. Yeah, you're there. You're being sent to help and guide people for those that are seeking help. And again, it's not for everybody. All right. And there's some sort of miracle that comes through here. Somebody's anniversary is coming up. This could be a very important day for somebody. Okay. It could be a birthday. It could be a holiday. I don't know. I don't know. All right. But somebody is seeking guidance here. Something about, there's a deadline. You're going to feel some sort of like synchronizations happening. Synchronicities are going to be of significance. You're going to be seeing timing. Maybe they're like, look at the time every day. We always catch like 11:11, 10:10. You could be like what was it yesterday? I seen 4:44 on the clock. Look at those angel numbers and look up those messages, because there's guidance there. There's help there. There's miracles that happen within those time frames. Something about it. All right. So if you are being put out there to teach and assist and support, you're being put into the spotlight to be able to express and create, to radiate joy and enthusiasm, to overcome those that are dealing with fused natural enemies, feeling threatened, so that the message that you're delivering here brings in some sort of inheritance of you being able to help and guide others on some sort of important day for them and or for you. Okay? I heard happy birthday. Okay? I heard happy birthday. Yeah. I feel like you're in this energy of helping to transform, evolve the specific, community or just overall your collective around you. I feel like there's a new beginning happening here. And again, summer solstice energy. We're shifting is what this feels like. Transition energy. All right. So yeah, reflection period. This is what it is. Came out last night too. All right. So through prayer, through repenting, through the energy of confession, speak your fucking truth. Speak your truth. And again, look, timing. Everything happens to be in divine timing is how I just heard it. All right. Divine timing. All right. So this is going to be situations involving nostalgic memories. This is like Six of Cups energy. I'm feeling like old acquaintances. If you feel like you've been dealing with debt, there could be some sort of recollection happening here. It says prejudices. All right. So treatment. Somebody needs to heal. All right. From past memories, things that have kept them feeling, I feel limited. Yeah. Where they've had to put a boundary up. All right. Very significant here with these cards. I like this. All right. So again, this is the exchange of information we need to share right now. I wish I had another tarot deck, but I don't. Let me pull on this. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Chosen Divine. Thank you, Jen. It says, I keep hearing spirit say neighbors, but I don't know why. I wish I had a home that I can be like, hey, neighbor, can I get some sugar? Can I get some milk? Listen, I'm the most funniest. Everybody be like, Jazz, you so damn crazy. I be like, I know. And my family, why you so damn loud? I said it yesterday. Everybody, you so loud. I don't give a shit because that's who I am. That's how I attract my people, because they know I'm crazy as hell. Ten of Pentacles. All right. So if you are being provided with the energy of abundance, you are being put there to assist and support someone else. It came out in the reading last night. All right. You're being put in the spotlight so that you can show the importance of stability. All right. In the home environment, how important family is. All right. But again, this could be positive. It could be a very quick picking up energy where it's like you're striving to go after that. Or somebody's coming for your damn finances. Okay. Look. King of Swords and the Knight of Swords. If you know somebody's coming in and it feels like, oh, well, you have to do this, or I'm going to put a restriction, or I'm going to say, somebody's calling the damn cops on somebody. That's what I feel this is. Who is calling the cops? I need to know. Keep your boundary up from that person. They tripping the fuck out. When you were there to assist and support this person, I'm just saying, it's like, okay, I'm going to go about my way, but I'm going to take my 9 of Pentacles with me, and you could keep your ace and find out where your new path is heading. That's what I'm getting from this, okay? I'm just kidding. Somebody's being put into the spotlight right now because, again, the way that you radiated the energy of expressing yourself to this person, all right, it looks like someone here didn't like that, okay? They didn't like that. What's behind here? Look at this. It's all over money, independence, freedom. You know what this feels like to me? Someone really stingy. Greed. Greed is what I just heard. Greed. That's what I just heard. Greed. Yeah. Conflict in the home environment. Greed over resources. Someone's stability. Someone's independence. Something like that. All right. So maybe this is something that you're fighting for. Again, the mother figure's here. Listen, I got to get out of this. Show me this threatened energy here. I think we kind of got the message across, and what Spirit wants us to do is to reap this inheritance, to be able to seek and guide, all right, other people, to help other people. That, yeah, Spirit's like, that's what it is, okay? That's what it is. Show me this threatened energy. Can somebody look up for me the spiritual meaning of the year of the snake? Because I know it has something to do with being intuitive. Okay, I feel like strategy could be of significance as well. But beware, all right, of those that are seeking to work behind your back. You know what I mean? I don't like that. Gemini energy here. The Lovers. Okay, so again, someone is threatened by the connection that you have with your lover. This person could be feeling discontent, bored, rejected at this time. Okay. Somebody needs passion and desire and intimacy in their life, which is completely fine. Somebody need the D. I'm just saying. All right. Maybe that's being held back from somebody right now. All right. It's a waiting process. It's a waiting process for somebody. Maybe Spirit hasn't found you your person. Can you chill the fuck out with the Hangman? Somebody has not found your person yet. So someone feels threatened here. There could be a lover that's interested in you and this person feels rejected. And this person actually has a lot of passion for you too. So this might feel like, if this resonates with someone's relationship, I don't know. That person could feel threatened. Especially if you're reaping your own rewards and you being in the spotlight, and there could be something about causing some sort of conflict in the home environment, especially with the mother figure. Take that as it resonates, because somebody done called the damn cops. You need to keep your boundaries up from that person, because it's affecting you being able to assist and support your family. Just saying. Oh, I saw the sun right there with the 2 of Pentacles. It's being put in the spotlight that somebody wants a sense of control here. Well, hot damn. Okay, so it says year of the snake, such as 2025, symbolizes transformation, wisdom, and renewal. It is a time for introspection, strategic planning, and embracing change. All right, so the skin to a snake is shedding its skin. Or the akin to a snake. Am I reading that right? Interesting. Encourages letting go of old habits and fostering personal growth. I like that. Thank you. Welcome in, Lisa. I love that a lot because it shows that you're going through some sort of transformation. All right. So shed the previous past plans, as the card said, and start focusing in on what is of the new. I like it. Look at this. No wonder why somebody feels threatened, because they cannot remain in control. They're in their ego. They have some sort of attachment to you. This person is afraid to face their fears of what comes next on their path, right? Justice. And that's karma for their asses, all right? Let's move forward. So we've got this energy of inheritance here with transportation and escort. All right, so somebody was recently escorted somewhere. I'm feeling like going over a body of water is going to be significant. I keep getting that message. All right. Last night when I picked up this message from the delivery card, it was speaking about being grateful. Okay, showing gratitude towards those that do deliveries, right? Those that have no vehicle. You can't get places. People that deliver your food. If you're jumping into cabs, into Ubers, into Lyfts, some people just jump in, don't say shit, jump out. It's like you doing your job. Just be like, thank you for your service or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, no, you don't. It's weird. I see the Three of Wands here. So again, there's something having to do with traveling over a body of water. Okay, I don't know if transportation is supposed to be on your path at this time. You could be waiting for a boat to come in. The woman awaiting a sailboat. What did I say this was about again? It said here, our dreams, hold on. Our dreams may come true and yet they may not. We have to find a way to come to terms with that. So because someone else's dreams became true and yours didn't, whatever you were expecting didn't come in, are you going to stop your dreams from happening? No. It says whereas ambition is typically shown as being pushing and rather masculine, another way to draw events and relationships to us is through the more feminine attitude of hopeful expectation. The tendency of this approach is to focus more on qualities of love, harmony, beauty perhaps, than scenarios and measurements. It says it is more soulful, dreamlike visions that is imagined and then attracted. I love this energy. This is what this is. This is what this is. A woman awaiting a fucking sailboat. Mercury in Cancer, current transit, 22 degrees. We're about to head into Cancer season later tonight. All right. So again, there's this energy of needing to heal from past situations. Maybe, dealing with old acquaintances that you need to keep your boundaries up from. And the way that you're going to get your inheritances, you got to fucking wait on it. Three of Wands, because you have to obviously be in alignment with something. Being in an alignment with whatever it is that you're seeking. If you need help, if you need guidance, if you need some sort of miracle come through, that's when you get your gift. I feel like this is a gift. All right. Somebody's birthday is coming up. I'm telling you. Yeah, look at Temperance right here. Be patient. Be patient, because whatever is meant for you, it's not going to pass you by. Spirit will be sure. God will be sure to put you on the right path. And where you need to take a leap of faith here. All right. So the High Priestess, this could be you sensing your intuition telling you something. All right. This could be you seeking spiritual guidance and things that may not be clear to you at this time. It could be that you're going through hardship. And that's what drives perseverance. Okay. When you go through difficulties. When you always have it how you've always had it and you ain't had to struggle and I always got this, and you go seek that and assistance and support from other people, but yet you're moving in the energy of ego and pride and you think that you are, what's that word? I remember my kids used to tell me, Mom, you're so entitled. I had to be humbled as fuck. Let me tell you, I was humbled quick. You understand? My car was taken from me. My home was taken from me. My kids was taken from me. My man was taken from me. Okay, I lost my job. I have no money. I had to go get back on welfare. Like, you will be fucking humbled real quick. Keep thinking that you're in control of what you got. You could be very privileged and be very poor the next fucking day. It's possible, because that's how God works. And I didn't understand what I was going through. What I said to myself, because I understand the astrology, is because Pluto was stepping into Aquarius and everything around me was being destructed so that it would be built back up. I didn't know I was going to be reading tarot. I didn't know I was going to be doing this online. I was working in the transportation industry. Ain't that some shit? That's what I was doing. And I made massive amounts of money. And all of the materialistic shit that I gained from there, lost it all. It doesn't mean shit. You got to move from the energy of your heart. All right. So let's move on. Look at this. Move from the energy of your heart. Two of Cups. You have to be very much balanced here within your masculine and feminine energy. All right. So let's seek guidance, help, and miracle. What's this? crazy. You said, thank you. Mom's given me the gift to her soul, inherited soul experiences, etc. I don't know what happens to us when we come here on to this planet. All right. When we're born, how our souls evolve, and the people that are around us, obviously a mother figure is very important because she birthed you, right? But sometimes the mother figure is not, they feel like, I brought you into this world and I'll take you the fuck out. That miracle that was put into your belly, that was by God. That's not you. Okay. Let's be clear. Okay. Let's be clear. So we need people to be humbled around here real quick, because they can definitely be very fucking karmic. You said, nah, not my mama. Good. I'm glad it wasn't your mama acting like that. Let's see. Guidance, help, and miracles. The death card. Somebody was, again, seeking some sort of transformation here. A death and a rebirth. All right. This energy for me, again, it feels like that's Pluto right there. So I know what a death feels like. I know what destruction feels like. I know what it is to go through and lose everything. It happened to me already. I want to say this is like the third time. And I've learned how when people turn their back on you and they say, people actually value a lot of materialistic things. I've learned how to like not have shit, literally. I would go buy something that's taken away and I was just like, I know that God's going to provide for me again. I know it's going to come right back around again. So fuck it. I'll lose it all. I'll get it all right back. I don't care. I've learned how to have nothing. Okay, nothing. Whatever this transformation is to bring in a sense of emotional fulfillment, which is the most significant here. Again, moving from the heart space. Okay. So it's basically like closing out a chapter here. So 10s are normally endings, right? This would be you going from the World card, closing out one chapter, Saturn energy, learning to be more disciplined within yourself, how to persevere, how to achieve your goals. All right. And the delivery card and what's being inherited to you here on your brand new path is balance, is patience, it is healing, right? So that way, because you've experienced that transformation, you're moving now in the energy of love. So this could have been someone that was seeking this the whole time. All right. I see Pluto. I see Saturn. All right. I see Jupiter's energy. So opportunities, abundance, prosperity, the energy of growth, all right, would be available once you move out of this energy of ego, of pride, of, again, feeling like putting some sort of restriction or trying to remain in control that you have no control over. Period. Nothing. All right. Let's see anniversary here. Queen of Pentacles. You will always be blessed. You will always be blessed is what I feel this is. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. You will need for nothing. You will sit there and every single time, all right, that you experience something better and better in your life, that bunny right here, this little rabbit, it means like new beginnings, new opportunities heading your way. It is it's the energy of prosperity and abundance. Yeah, look at the Empress. You see what I'm saying? All right, so you will always need for nothing. Queen of Swords here. Why is that? The Four of Pentacles. Keep fucking being in the energy of pride and ego and trying to remain detached and trying to remain in control. Look at how she's trying to hold on to that Four of Pentacles. You don't even know how much you would be able to have, all right, if you were able to just get yourself out of this situation. All right, stop remaining in control all the time. This would be like you putting up some sort of blockage here. All right, when Spirit is trying to bless you. Interesting. So again, here we go. Evolution. All right, with transformation here. Interesting. Look at this, the Hermit and the Moon. This would be like you trying to hide something within yourself. Not even within yourself, within your soul. The Hermit is a damn ghost. All right, it's like a soul. This would be like you trying to hide something within your soul. And you're hiding from yourself. You're not hiding from someone else. Because what you experience within, it always comes out. Whether that's love, whether you're experiencing some sort of frustration, it's always going to come out. And it can be shown in depression, in anger, in anxiety, in fear. It can be many different things here. All right. But that's what you have to learn how to transform. Whatever it is that you're feeling inside. I feel like a inner healing energy is here, like heavy, 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 heavy inner healing. Whew, I feel hot. Transformation, Wheel of Fortune. I like it. All right, so this would be now you being on your destined path, whatever's fated to come in, lots of positivity. All right, Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter's energy. So we're looking at, again, lots of opportunity for growth. Okay. It just feels like you have so much more knowledge now. That's crazy I say that because I got a heavy Sagittarian energy here coming out. All right, so the lessons that you have learned, the messages that you have received from abroad, the way that things are positively moving forward for you with the Eight of Wands, it's because you've learned a lesson. You've learned how to teach at this point. Being in the energy of caring for others, assisting others, and supporting others. All right. Let's see. Confession, prayer, and repentance with this energy of reflection. I told you. It has a lot to do with your soul. You have to be able to confess to yourself what it is that you feel. Confess to God what it is that you feel. All right. Say in prayer what it is that you think and or you feel. All right. There was a short that I put up before. I don't know if I can find it, but I've played it for you guys before. And it says, the devil can only hear what you say. God can only know what you think. Something about it. Let me just see if I can find it real quick. Where are you? That's crazy. Here it is. Let me put this on mute for a second. Here it is. The devil only hears what you say. Of course it would stop. The devil only hears what you say. God only knows what you think. God only knows what you think. The devil only knows what you hear. God only knows what you think. That's why intention is powerful. So when people manipulate me with their words and start talking, I just listen to the vibration of it. And if it vibrates low, it's a lies day. Get the fuck up out of there. That's what that means. Okay. Welcome in, Jimmy. So when you're in this energy of reflecting and you're in meditation and you're focusing in on your healing and you're focusing in on going within and searching for your soul, okay, you have to go in through confession, through prayer, and repent to God, all right, so that things positively transform for you, all right, so that you can experience your brand new beginning. Now, I'm feeling like divine timing here. There's some sort of deadline coming up or something. Let me get out of this real quick. We were speaking about sound yesterday, and I feel like if I don't have my meditation music while I'm doing my readings, I feel like out of it. Okay, so let's look at deadline here. Again, I feel like synchronicities are going to be of significance here with you knowing that a specific chapter is ending for you, a brand new beginning is happening. All right, you're going to know by your gut instincts, all right, when things are changing. I like this energy a lot, yeah. Something's coming back into balance here. You want reciprocity. You want to be able to receive and you also want to give. Okay? I like this. Heavy balance here is needed. It's necessary. Okay? For those that are experiencing emotional loss, don't be afraid to walk away from situations that no longer serve you is what I want to say. All right? So if you feel like you're not wanted emotionally, if you feel like you are being put in a place where you don't feel loved, okay, you're going to basically walk away, leave home. In this card, it shows an eclipse that's happening here. So September is going to be very significant because this is Saturn and Pisces. I believe that currently right now we are with Saturn and Aries, but once we retrograde starting in July, it will head back into Pisces. And we will see again in September an eclipse season. So I believe we will see this time around a heavy significance on Virgo and Pisces axis rather than it being the Virgo Aries axis. Because remember, we were coming out of that North Node Aries, South Node Libra. When we were experiencing the transition within the eclipses, it was happening where the recent most solar eclipse happened in Aries. We're now going to see it in Virgo Pisces officially. So this is 6th house, 12th house energy. 6th house, how we're being of service, focusing in on health, putting in a lot of hard work. All right. 12th house energy, it has all to do with the reflection. Okay. Things that you feel emotionally. It's a heavy connection to spirituality. It has all to do with you being an inspiration to others, what it is that you imagine to create, and how, again, you're supposed to be inspiring others on their journey. So eclipse season, we're looking at the full moon total lunar eclipse in Pisces happening on September 7th. And then we see the new moon partial solar eclipse happening in Virgo on the 21st. So we're legit going to be in Virgo season when all this takes place. Okay. Virgo season is going to be very significant here. Somebody's being warned about a tower. Jazz, can I ask another question? Sure. Words are spells. Speak out into, it's like the universe. But know that when you do, you speak out to the universe, the devil can hear you too. Introspection. I like that. I love that. So definitely introspection. Say the shit to yourself in your head. Don't even speak it out. All right. What it is that you choose to manifest in your life. Because again, people move forward with lots and lots and lots of hatred. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate you, sweetie. Jazz and Tribe, grateful for you. Looking forward to September. I affirm I am claiming it. Absolutely. Absolutely. It says, should I not do a continuance and let the chips fall where they may? Let's see. I'm not sure what you're trying to continue, but it says to walk away. 8 of Cups. Okay. It says walk away. The moon. Allow your intuition to guide you. Okay. And it looks like you're going to be receiving some positive news once you do so. I like it. I like that a lot. All right. Let me clear this out. Let me get these cards back up. And I want to clarify the ones that we have up top. All right. So memories. This could be those that are seeking how to overcome situations with old acquaintances. If you are dealing with some sort of debt. All right. How to recollect your energy overall. And focus on the treatment. So the healing that needs to take place and how to release what seems to be limited around you. All right. And step into this energy of protecting yourself, keeping your boundaries up. All right. Because something here is going to start speeding up. Something feels explosive. Okay. Let me get a good shuffle real quick. Thank you, Jazz. You're welcome. So, answering your question, heavy on that Saturn in Pisces energy. I'm not sure when it's retrograding back into Pisces. Oh, here it is, September 1st. Look at that. What did I say? Eclipse season. It's crazy. Saturn retrogrades back into Pisces on September 1st, right before the 7th, once again, was the full moon total lunar eclipse, which means something's coming to completion and the brand new beginning happens by September 21st. Okay? So, get ready. All right, as we're stepping into summer solstice. We won't see the fall equinox up until we enter the sun in Libra, which is going to be on the 22nd. And Mars will be in Scorpio at that time as well, which is in its domicile. So Mars has a lot to do with overcoming those deep, dark, emotional feelings that we've been dealing with here. Okay. Scorpio's energy is a heavy transformational type of time. So I feel September is going to be big for us. It says it's crazy, but it makes perfect sense. Crazy. Okay. Memories are here. Ace of Swords. There could be someone that needs to speak some sort of truth in connection to how they feel about a situation from the past with an old acquaintance. All right. Something that they overthink in their mind, that memory may not want to go away. Something or someone may have invested their time, their energy, their resources into something. All right. It feels like old depths. Again, you may have planted your seed somewhere and don't even realize that something has actually grown and there's abundance and prosperity there. All right. And it looks like the World card, you're probably not going to receive that up until you close out a chapter. I feel like you're on a different path now with the Queen of Wands. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. I feel like you have more confidence here. All right. You're able to see things in a different perspective where you can allow yourself to be more passionate and desirable to something. Your attitude could be great. You could be more funny now. You know what I mean? Like you learned how to live a more practical life. Interesting. Like you could be abundant, but money doesn't mean shit to you. That's what I feel. You know what I mean? Like money is not everything. I don't know. There's something here. Recollections I'm feeling about taxes. All right. So that Mars and Scorpio energy, that is definitely something coming up about having to gain clarity about where you have invested your time, your money. I don't know. Something about it. All right. Be careful that you guys are looking into all the details. Make sure your forms are filled correctly. Something about that. All right. So this could be an old acquaintance that you had invested in, that you need to communicate with in order to close out a chapter, because you possibly have some sort of money there or something, or an old debt that needs to be paid out to you. I don't know. Okay. Jazz, should I write a letter to the family? Probably not. The Six of Wands is here. I feel like whatever you're doing or however you're expressing yourself, it's already publicly seen. You may want to hold back for now. Okay. Let's see. Treatment here. Healing, comfort, surgery, repair. Wowee. Yeah, right. Absolutely. You know why you're going to hold back? And I'm focusing in on your energy right now, so I see it come out in the cards. You're going to hold back because you already are focused on expressing yourself emotionally and spiritually. Why would you return to something or someone, all right, that if it had a lot to do with family and them hurting you in a way, because that's what it feels like. It was some sort of conflict there. When it comes to the first time you going back, the second time you going back, and you're always the one that's like, oh, I'm sorry that this happened, blah, blah, blah. The third time is the fucking charm. You're over it, right? Like you're over it. So let's just see. How are you over here seeking comfort and or focusing on your healing? Spirit says I'm in my ego. If I continue to reject others, I'm okay with that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Five of Swords is here. The Knight of Cups is here. The Nine of Pentacles is here. Strength. And the Knight of Wands. I feel that this right here would be someone expressing fake love. That's why I say I would rather not. Someone has to more so focus on finding comfort. And someone's comfort may just be focusing on themselves. It may just be that. This is where you find strength. This is where you find that you can continue moving forward and persevering down your own goals. All right, you know, down your own path. Because that's where you're going to receive the most opportunity. That's what I feel. So if you're in this healing energy, this could be someone going through, let's just say, therapy. All right. Where you have difficulty expressing your feelings, your emotions. And it feels that once you become grounded again, okay, and you remain in this energy of feeling strong again, all right, courageous again, determined again to go down the path, this is when you receive new opportunities. This is what it is. All right. So I feel, again, whatever delays have been taking place, however you have taken a step back to gain perspective, this is the reason why. This is a heavy, again, Pisces energy. We just came out of Pisces with Saturn, which we were experiencing lots of losses with. We came out of there with Neptune being in its domicile. So heavily on spirituality, realizing and having faith in God. All right. Focusing more so on where it is that you want to move forward in your life, right? Neptune in Aries is a very like illusional type of, if you allow it to be utilized correctly, you can build something amazing in the sign of Aries. You understand? But that's what I'm feeling here. So how do we come out with those transits that were happening in Pisces and now stepping into Aries? Look how much of a leader or a teacher or a public speaker that you can be because you have done the reflection period. You understand? That's what this feels like. And then you step into this overall happiness. So if things are speeding up for you and you're keeping yourself limited from others and you're holding your boundaries, it feels like whatever is explosive for you, it could be that you're flying down that path and you're going very quickly. Okay. Let's see. Look at this. Very quickly. Do you guys kind of get my drift here? Look at this. You're moving fairly quickly. All right. For you to focus in on your happiness. That's kind of what I'm getting. You said put your faith first and then allow it to lead you. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. So let's see boundary here. Yeah, you're definitely having your boundaries up. You ain't fucking around. And that's okay. That's okay. All right, Spirit tells you to be patient, to have your boundaries up. All right, this will be because you have some sort of spiritual protection around you that you are speeding up fairly quickly. All right, I'm feeling like that's a heavy spiritual protection. The Devil and the Empress, look at this. Careful. Very careful. Because it feels like if you are seen as the Empress from your angels, and also someone that is in the energy of wanting to remain attached to you, the Devil sees you as the Empress. What is that? Like a fucking spiritual warfare. Okay. So keep your boundaries up and focus on protecting your energy overall. See? There it is. All right, and then you can reap your abundance here. You can focus in on creating stability. There could be a heavily protection energy or surrounded by family. All right, this is you building a business, lots of legacy left behind. All right, possibly for children or whatever, for family, it doesn't matter. All right, I like it. I see the 8 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, the 2, the 3 of Cups. This is you overcoming some sort of mental entrapment, stress, depression, anxiety. I like it. All right. A sense of imprisonment and overcoming that. And again, I'm seeing that Mercury in Cancer just by you waiting for your sailboat to come in. We spoke about it. So this could be like you overthinking situations. Oh my God, I'm expecting this to happen. Is it going to happen? If it doesn't happen, what's going to happen from it? Have spiritual strength. You have lots of spiritual protection. The more that you believe that your abundance is coming in, that is what you're attracting, is what this feels like. The Sun. I'm out. We all for this. All right. Somebody stresses too much about money, how it's coming, when it's coming. It will come. Don't stress. Live a happy life. Just be happy. What does Cindy say? Don't worry, be happy. She sent me the song. We were talking about the bass fish. Don't worry and be happy. I don't know. You know I'm stupid, y'all. Y'all know I'm silly as hell. All right. What do I pull for you guys? What time do I have? Oh, it's time to go. I see 7-7 on my clock. I saw 7-7-47. That's what I saw. You know, 4s are associated to the North Node in numerology, and 7s is the South Node. So this heavy Virgo Pisces thing I'm picking up in this reading here could be of significance. All right, let me end this out for you guys. What is it that we are to expect moving forward, all right, from this reading today? It's all good and it's going to all be okay. I love that. Thank you. Moving forward from this reading today. Okay. Main male and a lot of sudden wealth. I'm seeing 111 on the clock. Could be seeing that all the time. All right. So somebody is stepping into some sudden wealth here. I saw 7-7-7 as I was just saying. 7-8-7-47 is what I saw on my clock. So you might have a lot of sudden wealth coming from a main male. This could be the person that you're in love with here. All right. I see the number 15. It could be a Capricorn energy. Message of concern is here as well. All right. So somebody is concerned with their lover. All right. Somebody is either needing to change locations. All right. And focus on occupation. All right. So the main male is coming in and providing some sort of sudden wealth. All right. This could be your lover. There's a message of concern for whatever reason with someone having to change locations. All right. But I feel like everything is going to be okay. I feel like Occupation. Somebody could be stealing from you. Marriage and false person. Okay. So I don't know if this is your workplace that's stealing from you, because these are the people that you're committed to. This could be a false community. I don't know. But it's something that you're doing here in the family room. Maybe you are a messenger. This could be a wealthy man that's working behind the scenes, and something is continuing to be adjudicated. All right. And someone here is still imprisoned as well. This is a court issue. Feels spiritual. It feels spiritual. So again, as spirit was coming through with the message of, if someone has abundance around you and they are protecting and providing and supporting you at this time, show gratitude, because for whatever reason, there is some sort of concern in the background about why you're dealing with what you're dealing with. I see Hermit energy. I see Temperance energy. I see the Devil. I see the Magician, and I also see Justice out here. Okay. The 23rd could be of significance for a court date. 2 and 3, the 5th could be of significance. The 2nd and or the 3rd, I don't know. All right, it says here, I have a Taurus, Sag Sun coming in, and I'm not sure if he is totally legit. I don't trust a lot of people. You have a Taurus with a Sag Sun. Does he have a rising Taurus? This person, you're not sure if you trust him? Interesting. Interesting. It's good and it's going to be okay. Yes, it is. Jenna, mature Taurus are very loyal and have integrity. Moving very fast, and I don't usually get feelings like that. Interesting. All right, you guys. Say, uh-oh. It's all good. I hope everything works out for you guys however it's meant to. I love y'all, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.